All right. So what I'm looking for is spots exactly like this. The heavy current here, slack water right here. That's exactly where all the carp and catfish are laying right now. And I've seen carp in there, but I got another spot I want to try better. Whenever it's this high, you got to constantly be looking. There's, like right up here is a giant tree coming down the river. So that's what you got to look out for. You don't want to hit that, even with a big boat like this. That's the best way to anchor your boat whenever you're bank fishing like this. You're essentially bank fishing off of a boat, but instead of setting up on that big hill, I got luxury here. I got seats, I got rod holders. It's so much better. And you're not standing in the mud, you're not falling down the bank. But anchor up to a tree like that, just tie off on both corners, keeps the boat from swaying back and forth because it's tight on both ends. If it's real windy, you'll still get some sway, and that's why I have those poles there, and I'll stick them through the rod holders. They're 5/8 fiberglass poles. Stick them into the mud, go on both sides. Then that really helps stir you up. You still get a little swing. They're kind of like power poles, except the cheap version. Not powered, they're just poles. It helps a lot. I just got this pole. A Penn Battle 2. Got 30-pound Power Pro braid on it. I'm going to try to catch a carp with it. I bought it down at the beach. We were in Rehoboth last week. I didn't need another pole, but I saw it and thought, I should probably buy that. This is like the best thing I've bought for the boat. For just catfishing, this is my catfishing rig. And I got all my rattles in this drawer, floats, got some tools, weigher, knife, clamps, leader line, needles, leader line, hooks, floats, extra headlamp, and then up here, this is my sinker spot. Keep all my sinkers in here. And this thing is actually heavy enough. I could completely fill this up. Like it could be 15 pounds. I could shake it. This thing is not going to break. Like everything you buy at Bass Pro or Cabela's. This is way better because your sinkers aren't And there's these trays in there. They're not going to fall out. I got the 3s, the 2s, the 4s, the 10s. Everything's separated. And it stays separated. Even if it flips in the boat, this lid ain't ever coming loose, you know? And then it attaches to other things. It's expensive, but I think it's totally worth it to be organized. All right, here we go. The worm, the ultimate bait. If you don't catch a fish on a worm, you're not going to catch a fish. And I'm using, I think they call them snail hooks. Let's see here. Yeah, snailed hooks. These are number 3s. And they're used for flounder. But they are the best. I just love these hooks for everything. For carp, for catfish. They catch eel well also. It's just a good hook. Keeps the bait on real good. I'm just going to throw that out. It's going to lay in the mud. Carp's going to eat it up. I got a 3 ounce on here because I'm out of the current. There's where you want it. This is something else I keep on the boat. Fishing these banks. Nice pair of clippers, man. Watch. These are Shimano TDR rods. It's trolling downrigger rods. And they're 8'6". They got a lot of bend and flexibility to them because they're for a downrigger. So they're pulled like that, and they hold that until a fish hits that downrigger and it snaps up and hooks the fish for you. I've had them for 7 years, I think. I've caught hundreds of catfish with them, lots of flatheads, lots of over 40-pound flatheads. These poles rock. They don't make this exact model anymore. They made them like newer looking, but I'd imagine the new ones are just as good. And the best thing about them, a 4-pack was like $120 of these rods. Now that's not with the reel. The reels are Penn 309 or 209s, level wind they're called. They're not the best for casting. They're okay for catfishing though. After you get used to them, they are a little challenging to cast. But again, these poles were originally set up for down rigging for catching lake trout, and I started using them for catfish, and they just work so damn good. I never bought anything else. I mean, I have a couple others, but these are my to-go rods. They're great. And I know there's a lot of poles out there that cost more just for the pole than I paid for all 4 of these downrigger rods. And I see no difference. I mean, I've caught, we pulled in a 55-pound stingray on one of these. And a stingray pulls harder than anything you can reel in. And we fought it for a while, but nevertheless, this 3-part pole held up just fine. Come on, big guy. Oh, look at that fat one. It's short and fat. A worm. Oh, he's growing. Oh. I know, buddy. We have so much in common. All right, I'm going to let that tail out there. Look at that. Yummy. 18-inch leader line to that snailed hook. Sinker slide. Bead. 3-ounce sinker. So the current's real high, but I'm right at this breaking point where this is slack water here. All the debris and crap is going out there past. This will just fill up with catfish and carp. There are carp just surfaced right over there. So they're here. And I'd like to catch carp. Catfish are okay, but carp are harder to target in this area. And I like to catch them whenever the conditions are right. There he is. Feels like a catfish. He's running towards me. Gotta keep. Ooh, there you go. Feels like a catfish, probably. How he's shaking his head. Carps take longer, hard runs. But he is staying down. It's just a little weird. Yeah, just a little channel cat. Croaking. Just a little guy. Whoop. See that little right there? The hook is bent up right there at the very tip, which is like the most important part, you know, the sharp point. And there's that little barb facing upwards. So I'm just throwing that guy away. Missed him. One hard hit. This one keeps getting hit. That's a catfish, I think. And this one's getting hit right over there. Ooh, feisty one coming out of the water. Little guy. Maybe a bass. Not shaking like a catfish. It is. It's a big bass. Whoa. Whoa. That's a nice bass. Ooh. Wow. Look at the belly on her. That's a nice bass. Oh, that's cool. That black spot right here. Fatty. That's what's awesome about using worms. Bass, catfish, carp, eels, flatheads. I've caught flatheads on worms. Everything in the river will eat a worm. This one's been played with so much, I want to check the bait. Make sure an eel wasn't out there stealing my worm. Exactly why I brought it in. No bait. I mean, it could have been catfish, but how it was bumping it and hitting it, probably an eel. Got geese going crazy here, a gobbler over there yelling. Everyone's happy this rain finally stopped. This one's fighting nice. Definitely a channel cat. Yeah. That one was getting hit right before this one went down. Look at a big fat belly on her. Yeah, look at you. Listen to her. Very nice catty. So that was good. I mean, that's the first time I cast down there, and it wasn't even 5 minutes. And I think I usually do set the boat up down there about 50 feet more or so, cast straight out. So it was just hard to tell because the vegetation has grown so much here. Hard to tell where my spot is. Exactly where I wanted to go, but it'll work. There's fish everywhere. I got him. Ooh, swimming in fast. Look how fast I'm reeling just to keep up with him. Ooh, no, it's not a catty. Wow, the power of this thing is amazing. So powerful. Look at that. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, yuck. Oh, yeah. Yes. There's an eel. They are so powerful, you would think it's a catfish. It's unbelievable. But look at him. I mean, he's just a giant chunk of meat. That is cool. And that's probably the sucker that was eating that worm off. I told you earlier. Something's eating the worm off. I think it's an eel. And they say if you start getting eels in a healthy population, that means because the water's good. So hopefully we have healthy water. Set him there, get some clippers. Oh. Ew. Ew. There we go. These things are so slimy, you don't want to touch them. Oh, it's so gross how slimy they are. But he'll be fine. Look at that. The face is like a snake. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my boat's all slimy now. Stuff all over the place. If I wanted to be mean, I could have chopped his head off, put that on a big hook on a float, and probably caught a flathead with it. But there's just not that many eels here yet, so I'm not going to be killing them yet. If there was a lot of them, I'd start using them for bait. But not that many in our river yet. Yeah, as soon as you grab those eels, my buddy caught one, and he's not much of a fisherman. I said, just grab him behind the head because he'll bite you. And he grabbed him, and it was about that size. That eel wrapped the whole way around his arm. And we got the hook out and everything. He threw it back into the river, and he's washing and washing and washing. And he says, this stuff won't come off. I said, I know. It's terrible. The Dawn just does not take it off. You need like brake cleaner. And it will stay on you for a long time. It's like a snail slime, except it just stays no matter what. And it was just all over his arm the rest of the night then. There's a train up there going real nice and slow. There's this guy on YouTube, Hobo Shoestring. And all his channel was he would jump on trains whenever they're going slow like that. And then he would ride them to different states across the country. And Hobo wasn't a good swimmer, and he jumped in a lake and he drowned, unfortunately. But he has good videos. A lot of videos. Good. He's funny. He had like a funny hand and stuff and beard. Exactly what you think a guy that would jump on a train looks like. That's what he looks like. And I watched all his videos, and then I found out that he died. I was bummed. I was like, ah, man, why hasn't he posted for a while? Found out he drowned. And there's actually a video of him like 5 years before that. That train just stopped. Like 5 years before that, he sets up his camera, jumps in a lake, almost drowns then. And he jumped off the pier, and there wasn't no ladder there for him to get back up on. So he almost drowned in that video. But he made it that day. Made it another like 5 years, and then he ended up not getting so lucky. Not getting so lucky another guy, but I'm going to jump on a train like him sometime and ride it to wherever it goes. And I'll post it on Facebook, but you'll never know it's me because I'm not going to put my face and it won't be on my channel. Just jump on it and ride it. My train's making so much vibration I can feel it on my feet. And you know it goes out there into the water. The fish can feel it. And I heard guys saying about train bites. Like the poles would go down with them, the train would go by. Because they say they like the vibrations. I don't know if I believe that. But anything's possible. I thought we have a couple carp by now. I think we're gonna move up the river a little to another spot here. Give it a shot. You can see how loose my rope is. I've tightened that 3 times. And each time I pulled as tight as I can. That's how fast the river's coming up. Look at these logs. Big log here, big log there, big log there. Really gotta watch where you're going. Alright, we're in the middle of the river, right behind an island. A lot of trees on this island, so a little bit of slack water right here. Great place whenever the river's on the rise. Alright, let's see how this does. I've seen 4 turtles now. Oh, there's another one. Right there's a head. Hope I don't catch a turtle. They like worms too. Oh, he got off. Oh. I had him. But here, that pole was only out there for maybe 3 minutes. Got him. Got him. Yeah. You can run. Oh. They're getting bigger. Oh no! That one counts. This pole went down again. So that was the biggest one of the day. That's a shame. I should have used the net. It was a fat one. We're counting that. It was in the boat for a second and then flopped. That counts. If there wasn't a camera here, you know everyone else would count that. There's a little bit of worm left. A lot of it's gone. So again, that could have been an eel biting at it. Look at that. Oh, he got off. That was 2 good hits. It's the one I just threw out. Doesn't take long. You put the bait in the right spot, the fish will find it so fast. We're going to let it set there just in case the worm's still on there. We'll find it again. That was again 2 minutes maybe. This is a sure way to get a bite every time. I'm going to pee. See that? You see that? Right here, hit. I don't even have it out yet. All I had to do was threaten to get it out. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go pee now. Alright, that last spot cooled off, so I'm gonna try this spot now. Oh, little channel cat. Ready. Alright, while the camera's off, I got another eel. Ooh. I was thinking about chopping him up, making bait, but it's almost the end of the day, so I'm going to let him go then. After I'm done fishing, or soon. Alright. That's enough for today. We caught a few. 2 eels. Maybe like 7 catfish or so. I'm not sure. Not too bad for a short trip. Tomorrow it's going to be even better. Because the river's still on the rise. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon I'll get out for, I don't know, 3 hours or so. Should be a lot better. And that's whenever the carp move in, whenever it's really high. We need another like 3 feet. But we'll see. Not a bad day.